Hello, my name is Grace Ashley. Today I'm going to be doing the simulated mark and release experiment. This is a technique commonly used by biologists to determine the number of an animal. One of the best examples to me that we see in everyday life is the little cuffs that they put on pigeons. They do this to determine the number of pigeons in that area. Today I have my bowl of macaroni, about 4 to 6 handfuls, and my original estimate is about 215, and I have no idea whether or not that is correct. So I'm going to grab a handful and mark them all with my Sharpie. Alright, so I have my first sample marked, and there are 14 in this first sample. So I'm going to put them back in the bowl with all the rest of them, and I'm going to have my partner mix it around and mix it around really good, incorporating those mixed ones back into the population. All right, now I'm going to go back in for my recapture. I got 15 in that last handful, and only one of them was marked already. Now I'm going to go off camera and use my formula to calculate the population, and I will have it right here. All right, I have just finished my calculations, and my population estimate is 210, so very close to my first guess, but we're going to count them and see if I was correct. So we just finished counting, and there is actually 354. Both my estimate and my guess were both off by quite a bit. I understand why this technique is done multiple times to narrow it down, because I don't think doing it once is an accurate representation. One way you could increase your accuracy is to do this procedure multiple times, which is how this technique is typically used in day-to-day life, because one calculation is not enough. I think this technique would work best for an animal that's easy to be caught and is not super abundant, like deer or something like that, opposed to ants or roly-polies, because they're hard to see, they're hard to catch, and there, I think, is simply too many of them to get an accurate number from this technique. I personally would have measured a cup or so out of this group and counted that and then made my estimates after that, but in real life I think this is one of the best techniques to determine population. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.